In Houston, we just inspected this truck because he's having problem with his tires. He just replaced the spring bushings. One thing that very important, on the steering axle, on this front spring, you can see the pin, you can see the grease fitting in here. That grease fitting should be inside to the engine side, because as you can see, the drag link, every time we turn, we're damaging the grease fitting. And what will happen? Well, this guy is gonna stop greasing the pin, the bushing, and he's gonna start having some play. He's gonna start having alignment problems like what he has right now, and he just replaced it in April. So in a couple of months, he's already having problems with the tires. The truck is pulling to the right. You can feel it. We found a little bit of play in the gearbox. The kingpins have a little bit of play. And we found a problem here in the back on the drives. He rotated the tires, but this bolt has a little bit of play. The bushing might be worn because you can see this thing shakes, it moves. All these bushings are important for suspension purposes. And if your drive axles are not aligned, you can have uneven wear problems on the steering because of drives not being aligned. So it's very important to check them all three axles. We always recommend to do 3 axle alignments. We have actually a membership. You can see there. Unlimited alignments, unlimited grid jobs for a year. $450 the 3 axle alignment. $450 for the whole year, unlimited alignment. We want to prevent problems. We want you to prevent uneven tire wear. We are working on this suspension right here. I know we're replacing actually S-cams on this truck. This is the very famous, I don't know you remember this suspension, the Air Glide 100 for Kenworths. For some reason they became very, very popular on Kenworth trucks, on dump trucks here in Houston. I don't know if that's the case for the rest of the country, but here in Houston, everybody wanted a Kenworth with the 8-bax suspension so they can put their equipment to become a dump truck. So what I want to say about this suspension is that, like some of these suspensions on Kenworths and Peterbilts with tons of bushings, you want to make sure that you install the right bushings. Like you can barely see here. Let me see if I can have some light. As you can see on this torque arm, you can see the metal inside shiny because that thing spins. They make a very hard polyurethane, and the pin, they make it, it's not bonded to the polyurethane. So that thing spins, and that creates friction, and friction creates wear. And because of that wear, you have problems with your suspension because it's not aligned, and those things do not last as long as they should. So I always recommend not to install that kind of bushings. For us as mechanics, they're very easy to install, but the problem is others. And this kind of suspension, I'm gonna go to the other side actually. On this kind of suspension, a lot of times it's hard to inspect the bushing at the end of the stabilizing bar. You can see it here now that we have the space. And what I want to say is that these bushings are very important because this is the place where we're going to line. This one has a little spacer. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the spacer there in between the axle and the bushing. That spacer, what it's doing is aligning that rear axle. So the problem is that if this bushing, this bushing right here, as you can see, it's not as good because it's one of those bushings that turn, they spin, they have friction. Actually, the metal is the one that wears out faster than the polyurethane, starts having play, and there's no alignment. And then what's the problem? The problem becomes the tires starting to wear unevenly on the sides. We can feel it. And I can feel very rough these tires going this way and very soft. This truck is pulling big time to the right, big time. It's hard to see it, but you can feel it when you rub it. Imagine Goodyear tires, this size 315, 80, they are not gonna be cheap. They're gonna be expensive. You can probably see in here. Oh yeah. You can see how it's not wearing evenly. This truck is pulling big time to the right. Very important to inspect the rear suspensions, to align the drive axles, because that can create a lot of tire wear on the steering. So if you want to check your truck, like the friend that just came out, you can bring it. We can check it for you. The inspection is always free. Dancing in our shop is always free. Anytime we give you a free quote. We inspect like 100 points. We simulate the road conditions with our truck dancer, and we can make you a lot of good recommendations how to prevent tire wear. So we're trying always to bring solutions to the market because it's very simple just to replace tires. We're going to install brand new tires in a truck that is outside. Because that's the most common thing. Just replace the tires and that's it. But how to prevent them to wear unevenly, that's the most important thing. Let me show you. We're repairing. Now, my friend, we do everything here in house. Look at this job. We do everything here in house. New bushing. New bushing. And we have good music as well. What do you think about this one? Do you think it's good? Shall we replace it? No good, no good. We're gonna work on this suspension later. Very important that these bushings have to be in very good shape, because in between this bushing, the metal of the bushing, and the bracket, the hanger, that's where we align it. That's the place that you align your drives, and drive axle alignment is as important as the steering axle. A lot of people just concentrate on the steering, but the drives are very important. Look at this. These shims are the ones that we use to align, and because of these bushings, you can see the thickness, 1/32 of an inch. This bushing has to be in pristine condition. It has to be very good condition. If not, you're not keeping your alignment. And because of that, you start having this kind of problems. And parts never lie. We are open 6 days a week in our Houston location, Monday to Friday, and Saturdays 8 to 3, Monday to Friday 8 to 6. We have parts in stock. We work directly with many manufacturers. We buy direct. We can offer very good pricing. We can offer very good warranty. A lot of suspension jobs, we offer a 1-year warranty. So just to let you know what kind of jobs, what's the quality of jobs that we want to do here at the shop. And we work directly with many manufacturers, so we can stay competitive on pricing, but also nobody can beat the warranties that we offer. And we normally like to install the best available parts in the market. Anybody can replace just the cheapest stuff, but the cost benefit is very important as well. So by working directly with manufacturers like Monroe, we have shocks with a 1-year warranty, parts and labor. Not so many people can give you parts and labor warranty on what they do. Same with the bushings. Suspension bushings, a lot of them, we work directly with a manufacturer that has actually developed a formulation for us, a special rubber. We have so many years working in this industry and working directly with manufacturers. Kingpins, shock absorbers, bushings, many components, we have them here. Wheel seal, bearings. Imagine that our bearings have a lifetime warranty. Who offers you lifetime warranty? Just us here at the shop. If you need your truck to be inspected because it's wearing out your tires, like this guy over here, like this guy over here. Look at this. Bearing problems, bushing problems. This one has a lot of play in the bearings.
Ese dado un octavo, ya de grasa lo hicieron. Que no se quiere gastar, ni que no da dinero. Ni quiere gustar los paleros. Un octavo.
We're going to inspect the bearings because it has a lot of play. Oh, you can see it here. You can see the play here in the bearing. You can see the play, look. Bearing adjustment, wheel bearing adjustment, wheel bearing condition. Who replaced the bearings on their wheels? Not very often, nobody checks them, nobody replaces them. Uneven tire wear. And parts never lied. Remember,